Right now, crews continue their efforts to protect homes and other buildings 24 hours after the mosquito fire flared up, putting the town of Forest Hill in danger. There is some damage after a spot fire jumped the Middle Fork of the American River yesterday afternoon, but crews kept those flames from devastating the community.
Yeah, thank goodness, but their work is far from over. They're still out there right now fighting the fire from the air and the ground. Let's get you pictures from Live Copter 3 of you you'll only see right here on KCRA 3, and as you can see, we've still got a lot of smoke up in the air, but what a difference compared to yesterday. Yesterday's picture out in this exact spot was definitely a lot more smoke in the air, but similar conditions. We'll get to Mark in just a little bit.
Yeah, and speaking of that, just look at the comparison, the perspective that you can have from yesterday. That's what we were seeing on the left there about 24 hours ago, around the same time yesterday as that fire made the run toward Forest Hill. Now on the right, again, those are those live pictures from Live Copter 3 from today. Just a very different situation, a very different scene. Fire crews have said their #1 priority today is strengthening and securing the control lines that are protecting these communities.
Once again, let's focus on those live pictures as we show you the latest numbers. The fire was most recently mapped at 61,000 acres, up from 58,000 yesterday. 20% containment, so down a bit from yesterday. Both Placer County and El Dorado County are now reporting destroyed buildings. In Placer County, they say 64 structures have been destroyed, 34 in El Dorado County.
CAL FIRE says 5,800 homes and other buildings are still threatened right now. Here's a look at the evacuations orders and the warnings. 11,000 people have evacuated since the fire started. Many of them have been out of their homes for more than a week now, especially since this fire started last Tuesday, the day after Labor Day. We know a lot of those evacuees are watching. You're anxious to know if your home is still standing, what kind of damage there is in the community, if there is any. It's just a lot of unanswered questions.
So much uncertainty still, and for that we have live team coverage with reporters in Forest Hill. We've also got Chief Meteorologist Mark Finan keeping an eye on the fire's growth and the conditions.
Let's begin with KCRA 3's Brittany Hope live outside Wharton's Market in Forest Hill. And Brittany, you spent the day driving around Forest Hill and Forest Hill Road. What have you seen?
Lisa, I'm really happy to report that the market is still standing, and that's really due to all the crews that have been stationed here. So I want to show you a little bit of then and now. So first, let's pan the camera off this way. Now that a lot of that smoke is lifting, we can see how the fire came up here yesterday. When you're watching on KCRA 3, Lizane Mitri was out here, and that is when the fire was getting really close to Forest Hill High and close to the market. You can see there essentially what's left. Now we want to kind of bring the camera and push you this way to what's happening right now. I just spoke to CAL FIRE about this. You can see in the distance, in fact, right now we have a helicopter that is doing water drops. There's 2 hot spots right here in the canyon right now that fire crews are focusing on. Both of them have had flare-ups within the past few minutes. So we have 2 helicopters we've seen out here kind of taking turns, pulling water out of the Middle Fork American River and dumping it over that canyon over there, and actually at the bottom of the canyon here at the market. We want to show you, though, again, as Lisa said, we've been driving around all day. We want to show you what it looks like around Forest Hill. Check it out. We're coming up on 1245 right now on Baltimore Mine Road. And hey, we can tell you every single home on the road at this point is still standing. And here's a big reason for that. We are seeing engines and fire crews at the structures here protecting all of them. You can see this home's a great example, defensible space. These homes, even as the fire was coming up the canyon, easier to defend because of that defensible space that they've created. A bit further down Baltimore Mine Road, where it's still a public road, you can see this home is still standing, but wow, the fire, came within feet of that home. You can see how helpful defensible space was here. And that's really the case when you go. Same thing with this home. The home back there is still standing, but you can see the fire went all the way up the canyon there. An engine is still on the scene right now. It's about 1 o'clock. And finally, this home, it's another great example, and we'll wrap the camera around giving you this panoramic view. The fire went right up to that fence line. It's just after 1 o'clock right now. We're on Mosquito Ridge Road. You can see all of that fire retardant behind us. Well, that's the same case down the canyon as well. And look what it did for this property. This massive home has char all surrounding 360 degrees around that property, but it's still standing. That shows the hard work of crews. Now, this is just an example of some of the equipment crews are using. This is a dozer. That's what they use to remove a lot of that dry vegetation that can catch really fast. We're coming up on 2 o'clock right now on Forest Hill Road in the community of Westville. Take a look over here. This is an area where some back burns were set earlier this morning, of course, in the hopes that should the fire come up north up that canyon, this would stop it in its tracks. And that video from Forest Hill Road that we just showed you, that was about 16, 17 miles east of here down Forest Hill Road. So you can see over there, it's a lot more smoke, a lot more firefighting in that area. But again, over here, we want to kind of show you from here, you can see that's plume smoke, that smoke plume, excuse me, that's growing over there on the east side of the fire. Right now, CAL FIRE tells us they're really focusing a lot of efforts over there. That's where there's a lot more forest and a lot more trees. The good news about that is that there's fewer homes and businesses. Coming up at 5 o'clock, we'll have a live interview to talk a little bit more about the firefighting efforts over there. But for now, again, we're watching the two hot spots that are happening just down from the market here, down that canyon. Winds are starting to pick up a little bit here, so we'll see what happens from now between 5 o'clock. But of course, we'll keep you posted until then. We're live in Placer County. Brittany Hope, KCRA 3 News.
Yeah, we really appreciate you showing us all of that since you are there, and especially for the people watching who are evacuated right now. Hopefully that will provide a lot of answers.
Yeah, that was very compelling, Brittany. Thank you. We continue our coverage now with Chief Meteorologist Mark Finan tracking the fire conditions crews are seeing today. Kind of similar, but not the kind of smoke we saw yesterday.
Yeah, so much better, especially in the area around Forest Hill. However, as Brittany was mentioning, the east side of the fire continues to be quite active. I've got two outlines here. The white outline was yesterday, and then the red line is the progress in the last 24 hours. So this was the burn that we saw yesterday, and since yesterday, we have really not seen this line change at all. So this was the area they burned out just down the hill from Todd Valley. This is the line that got up to Forest Hill. But again, this has not changed much throughout the day today. And certainly, if you go out here, this area along south of Forest Hill Road toward Michigan Bluff, that area hasn't changed at all in days. A really interesting feature here, you notice this little red line that goes out here toward Westville? Well, that's right along Forest Hill Road. So what they're doing is this part is being intentionally set. They're trying to create a boundary here. This is the part of the fire that's just kind of burning on its own, but they're trying to create a boundary here. They do not want this fire to get to the other side of Forest Hill Road and then get down into the drainage of the North Fork. They do not want that to happen. But this side of the fire, that entire eastern side, continues to be very active with advances of about a half a mile to a mile. This area is burning unchecked, more or less. The area to the west is looking much better. Let's head outside with Dan Oppenheim up in Live Copter 3. So Dan, you're up over the fire today, and let's talk about the differences you're seeing between yesterday and today.
Well, right now we are over Forest Hill. There's some major differences, which is just that the fire is much more controlled around Forest Hill. We do still have some smoke coming up from below Forest Hill, but nothing like we saw yesterday. This section of the fire, I don't want to speak for CAL FIRE, but it looks to be much more controlled than it had been yesterday. We do still see large plumes of smoke, a lot of activity off to the east, but at least for now, Forest Hill seems to be doing quite better today than yesterday.
So, Dan, from your shot, can you show us some landmarks here, so maybe we can get a better idea of where this is burning? So, if you can pick out, the high school
Sure.
or something like that that we were showing yesterday.
Yeah, we're just going to zoom out, and if we follow the ridge, it's going to take us right up to Forest Hill. As we pan to the left, we're going to see the school just off the screen. Getting to it just now.
Oh yeah, there
so
you go.
So that's the school.
Yeah, that's a
school.
huge difference from yesterday. So the smoke that we're seeing coming up out of the canyon is much less than yesterday. That's a great shot. Dan, one other request I've got, if you can tilt up, and I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see the fire on the east side. Are you seeing any of those big smoke plumes that are burning on the other side of the fire, well to the east of you?
Yeah, if we just bring the camera up just a tiny bit to the left, we'll get the large plumes that are off to the east.
Yeah, those are good.
They're just starting to come into the screen now.
Right.
But yeah, that's the fire burning off to the east, and there are several miles between where we are and that.
Exactly, and that's going to continue to be the very active end of the fire. But Dan, your pictures from yesterday to today are quite striking. Thank you. That was quite interesting. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, and when the fire flared up during yesterday's wind, there was major concern, of course, for Forest Hill.
There was. KCRA 3's Michelle Bandor checked out neighborhoods around the town. And Michelle, what did you see today?
Well, Lisa and Ty, we're actually on the property that was across the street from the high school. We're on the south side of Forest Hill Road. And if you remember yesterday, there's no way we could have been standing here because Check it out. The property owner did give us permission to be here. This is what it looked like today. This is the aftermath. She tells me that there's some tree removal businesses that she has here on this land, and now it's just burnt out shells of cars, vehicles, no structures to be found. And although firefighters say they couldn't save this area, they really battled that fire, that flare up yesterday to keep it from spreading to the homes and the town of Forest Hill. Fire crews worked to clean up after Tuesday's flare-up of the mosquito fire.
We had a pretty good weather event and pushed the fire out of this canyon up to the community here of Forest Hill.
Tuesday afternoon, the flames jumped the middle fork of the American River right up the canyon towards the community.
This town was in danger, and they did a great job last night protecting it.
You can see how close the flames from the flare-up got to Forest Hill High School, how firefighters weren't able to save several tree removal businesses across the road, but they were able to keep the fire over here and protect the high school. Crews called it an all-out firefight to keep the flames from spreading into town. You can see fire retardant covering cars and homes. And driving through the evacuated town, homes are still standing.
We are not out of the woods. The community here is not out of the woods yet. That's why we are aggressively mopping up these fire lines, and that's why we have crews all up and down in the community still.
Right, and back here live, you can see fire crews right now working on this property. They're going through the dirt, they're digging it over. You know, we've still got some logs here that are smoldering. We just heard chainsaws a little while ago, so they are still here working. They are still here protecting this property, protecting this town to keep, you know, the mosquito fire from getting closer to those homes. But like I said earlier, all those homes are still standing within the town, and that just shows you how hard they battled those flames yesterday afternoon at this same time.
Yeah,
Lisa?
It's
Hi.
really remarkable, everything they saved, Michelle, everything they were able to save. And unfortunate to see some of that business, things burned there, but man, it could have been so much worse. Thank you so much for the live report, Michelle.
The Placer SPCA wants to help evacuees who have pets. It's offering free pet food and supplies. You can go to the Placer SPCA Adoption and Education Center in Roseville to pick up whatever you need. They're open from 9 to 4. No appointment is needed, but be ready to show ID or other documents showing you live in an evacuated zone.